YouTube, we got a request to listen to Mr. Benny Banks' Self Doubt song that he dropped yesterday. He is from the UK. What up, Mbop? Mbop? Yeah, yep. The headset is going through the ring, but like, I promise it looks worse than it is. I always say it's just that the tape job is rough, but like it is, we're still rocking solid on the headphones. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting close to new headphone time for sure. That's what sounds still good, still good. It's important. But we got Benny Banks here with the song Self Doubt. He's from the UK. You know how I feel about British rappers. I'm hesitant, to say the least. They just confuse me. I don't know who the Mandem is. Who is the Mandem? Why are we either always with the Mandem or we're against the Mandem? Who are the Mandem? That's what I'm saying. UK just be tripping. They still talking about the Mandem. And then on top of that, I don't know. It always feels like they trying to do some lyrical. I'm trying to say rap shit. As if anybody cares about who's rapping out of the UK. I'm gonna keep it so for real. But, oh shit. I didn't grind anything up to hit Ashley. You gotta take a second. We gotta take a moment here. Yeah. It's a very za-filled Christmas, as they say. But we still gotta. I can fuck with the crossbody bag though. Every once in a while. A crossbody bag here and there kinda go crazy. Problem is they be spamming it. You know what I mean? That's really the problem. They be spamming it, bro. Like, that's the UK's problem. They get something and they just start spamming it. It's like beans. Like, why they got beans on everything, bro? Like, they found beans and they're like, oh, we just finna toss this shit on there. We finna have beans for breakfast. We finna have beans for lunch. We finna have beans on potatoes. We finna have beans on toast. We finna have beans for beans. Like, nigga, why we got so many fucking beans? Should be fucking me up, bro. That's what I'm saying. They just get something and they just spam the shit out of the game. Like, bro, they still have a king. Like that just really tells you how they get something, they just lock in, bro. That's what I'm saying. They just spam beans on everything. Appreciate the like scan. But bean spam is a real thing. I really need to get a new grinder because mine's starting to get sticky. And it's getting annoying to use. And I could probably just like wash it. But I could also just get a new grinder. Because I wanted a wider grinder, you know, more surface area. So I could grind more at once. Because my problem is I find myself looking at the weed plate and the weed plate being empty more often than I really want it to be. You know what I'm saying? It's a very disappointing cycle. But trust me, I will say I'm completely on the same page with you with this UK thing. It's just Twitch me on my ass about it. If I'm keeping a bean, bro. They say I'm being racist to British people. How the fuck does that work? Some bullshit. Some complete fucking bullshit. You go on one rant about how if you eat beans on toast you're a heathen, and suddenly you're the devil. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Some bullshit, right? They got that fucking museum where they got everyone's shit in it, like they ain't just fucking thieves and shit. So, bro, I hate them niggas. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, in GTA. I hate them niggas in GTA. I hate the UK in GTA. Facts. It's an expansion. Let's get into this music video. Facts on GTA. Bro, even their beats sound outdated.
Self-doubt had me glued to the bed. Trying to get it right, at times I end up being stupid instead. See my friend on the fence and started taking offense.
See, this is what I mean, bro. Like, I keep telling people, when you recommend me a UK artist, y'all gotta be just... Bro, did he AI friends? Hold on. No fucking way. No, I think the camera's just really shitty. I'm not gonna lie. I think the camera is just really shitty.
Taking offense, that's the
Bro, I keep telling these people, bro, if you're gonna recommend me a UK rapper, you gotta be prepared that there's a low chance of me saying it's good. Like, bro, what is this guy? It already, like, half the time it's just their accent makes it sound corny. It's really hard for it to not sound corny through the accent. And then, like, their word choice makes it better. I've never heard a person say stupid in a rap. Especially the way he, like, inflected it. Especially the way he inflected it. And it not sound corny. Just be for real.
company you keep, then you ain't get my respect. For my bitches acting bookie, so I got up and left. Weathering these storms till she ended up drenched. Say you miss me smooth.
I got you. I'll do it right after this.
Titties, bet you couldn't say that shit with your chest. Gotta love you from a distance, still wish you the best. I walk into a room and change the atmosphere.
I just wait. You see how the diamonds aren't really glistening? That shit is fake. You see how they're not actually shining in the light? Like, they're supposed to be like sparkling. Like separately. Like, you should be able to see each. I just realized that. What is wrong with his finger? What? It looks like he has like an infection. Why is it yellow and all red? You should get that checked out. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, you see the way that none of, like, they're not really shining, and then you can't really like define, like, see any of them defined. It could be a shitty camera, but I'd bet some money it's fake.
Best. I walk into a room and change the atmosphere. All my friends trappers or bangers, there ain't no rappers.
Hold on.
Bangers, there ain't no rappers here. Rushing to walk into a room and change the atmosphere. All my friends.
Now, do you think he knows her? Do you think he paid her? Or do you think she just coincidentally walked by and he just took a creep shot? These are the important questions.
Trappers or bangers, there ain't no rappers here. Russian ting and she say her daddy's name is Vladimir. I just told her deck to Benny Banks, the only daddy here. I don't sell no coke, but I got
If she doesn't come back in the music video again, it's a creep shot. I just want to point that out.
Bundles of this Cali here, and I put my borough on the map. I should have ran for mayor. I had the world at my feet, but I was
Okay, no, I think that's her in his passenger seat. Okay. Alright.
unprepared. Man, you either fighting demons or you running scared. Pat bought me dinner when I never had food, and I borrowed these trainers when I never had shoes. Used to go to shows, mum, so
I borrowed Z's trainers. Bro, it's just like, even their lingo is bad. Like, trainers is just bad lingo, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You never hear someone from New York saying trainers, bro. Like, trainers is bad lingo. That's the problem. UK has bad lingo, like poor slang. And they go trying to rap and they put this terrible fucking slang in it. And it's like, this shit is not it.
I can smoke all these zoos, but when you see your homie down, I guess that
What is he doing there?
I shoes. Used to go to shows, mum, so I could smoke all these zoos.
Oh, they're stealing the car, I guess?
But when you see your homie down, I guess that's what you do. Spent years on Tom Sofa ride, nowhere to snooze. Me and Cuzzy here.
Bro, this guy's just talking about how he was just down bad forever. Like, was there ever a point you wasn't down fucking bad? Ends is not cool, actually. I've stood on that. People have said this to me before. Like, they be like, they said the blocks are ends. I'm not gonna lie. It's cool if we said it. Like, that's the ends. But think about how they say it. That's the ends. That's not cool.
We never fumble or move. You got a problem with A, I got a problem with you. You know that if we ever had it, then we split it in two. It's like praying for protection of my energy. Own worst enemy. All I know is jeopardy.
I will say, yeah, that is probably their number one. At everything they got, the ends is probably their number one. If we're just ranking it on what they got, yeah.
Good memory of all these bad memories. Treachery, they do whatever for your treasury. But they ain't fucking with my vision or my legacy. Approach pleasantly.
They ain't fucking with my vision or my legacy. Bro, it's always a rapper like this that wants to just, like, they always end up going into being like, this is my legacy. This is what I'm doing to make a better me. Da 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 da. And nobody ever wants to hear that shit, bro.
I'll pay a penalty. Physically I'm good, but I still worry about me mentally. Problems on my own today, I beg nobody vent to me.
Like, they try to, like, be like, it's deep, I'm rapping about my problems. But, like, when you really pay attention to what they're saying, they're, like, superficially rapping about problems and not actually stating any problems and just stating the idea of going through hardship.
Don't ask me for no favors that you can't return. If you want some inspiration, you should watch and learn. Man, I'm either building bridges or I make them burn. I've really been at both ends when the tables turn. Impatient, how the fuck I'm supposed to wait my turn? Anything you see me with, you know I had to earn. I got to work and made it work when it wouldn't work. Ask about me, I put brothers on and gave them work. When you lose it all and trying to get it back, you gon' get to see who really got your back. I'm just clutching onto faith and keeping hope intact. Coming back for everything they said I couldn't have. Brothers moving sideways, we just call them crabs. He was hungry and I fed him till he bit my hands. He either sit up in your feelings or you in your bag. I'm like, all I know is packs and my pen and pad. Stuck in a cage, lost in a maze, got to escape.
Bro, him trying to, like, I'm not gonna lie, he should have, like, either beat switch or, like, flow switch right there. And then him just going, stuck in a cage, lost in a maze. Like, bro, oh, this is just reaching unprecedented levels of corny.
In my brain, can you relate? Food on my plate, piece of the cake, do what it takes.
Bro, I agree with you. Sauce Walker actually talked about some real shit. A lot of people, I say this, I will point this out with a lot of rappers, they, like, talk about, like, the concept of going through shit, or, like, they say they're going through stuff, but it's, like, they don't actually say anything. I was just saying this about Tyler, the Creator, the other day, right? It's, like, or he'll talk about him going through shit, and it'll feel, like, so superficial, because it's, like, one, you just flexed on us through half the, in his position, he just flexed on us through half the song, and then the other half, like, you try to tell us about problems, and then, like, your problems just seem so easily solvable. You know what I mean? Like, they just seem so simple. And then this guy, it's like, he hasn't named any specific situation, he's just naming, like, different, like, concepts of things you do to go, like, get through problems. And it's like, man, everybody, like, kind of knows this. Like, it's kind of like one of those, like, it's kind of like no shit. You know what I mean? It only hits when you, like, you really bring up, like, a specific situation, like, that you went through, or if, like, I think Sauce Walker, like, I think he goes through a lot of these situations. I think he's good at, like, also understanding the perspective of people that would go through situations like this and adding that to his music. And I think that's, like, that is actually saying some shit. You know what I mean?
The fake, stick in my lane, out of my way, get you erased without a trace. You be amazed how much I made just in a day. Gotta get paid, bread that I break, carry my weight, tempting my fate, going down as a grade. They remember my name, it's like, look in my eyes, losing my mind, how can I lie?
What in the whole... What? I've actually never seen worse AI. That was...
Look in my eyes, losing my mind, how can I lie?
Why would... I'm actually like... Why would you do...
God know I try, eyes on the prize. Don't be surprised if I get it and slide. Free all the guys paying the price, doing their time. Jack doing life and rap flopped, it was back to the grind. All this other shit stay out the back of my mind. If it don't make me any money, I can't give it my time. Pound signs every time somebody ringing my line, it's bangs. Born alone, die alone. Why you think that I'm alone? Love my bros, but I still know the way it goes. Streets are cold, but I'm composed and ain't afraid to eat alone. If you know it, then you know. In the darkness, I'm still gathering my soul. Truth.
When they start saying if you know, you know, you know they're just chatting bullshit. Literally.
Be getting told
Guys, wouldn't it be cool right now if like we had why don't you just get a real girl and just buy like a fake crown at that point.
Feel like I'm getting old. Probably drop.
Also, like I said, I think the blonde girl was in his passenger seat at one point. But I'm 50-50 on whether he just took a creep shot at some girl's ass in the beginning of this video. That's all I'm saying, bro.
But album then I'll ghost. I just do myself. I ain't never done the most. Big bangs.
I'm totally titling the video that too. I'm like, did he take a creep shot? Bro, yeah, that shit was ass. I don't know why someone would recommend that to me. That shit was like, what? If I'm gonna rate it like a 2? Unironically, like it's like a 2. Like, no, I don't know why I didn't re-listen to that. That was some ass. It just like his accent combined with like the bullshit he's talking about. Like, I guess like it's not like unbearable to listen to. It's just everything he says just makes me cringe at a certain point where I'm just like, I don't want to hear this. You know what I mean? Bro, it's not even like I needed to switch up and flow. It's just, it was so bland that at a certain point I was like, do something. You know what I mean? I was like, do something, bro. Like, this is ass. Like, I don't know. It's just not for me, gang. It's just not for me, gang. But if you're watching on YouTube, come check out the stream sometime. And as always, let me know anything else you might want me to react to. Thank you.